So, easiest way to put this together is, remember, everything goes down. The hole on the bolt body, down. This little part on the front baffle that fits into the groove on the receiver goes down, and the extractor on the bolt face goes down. The baffle and the extractor face the same way, and that hole faces the same way. Remember, the washer, the free float washer, goes towards the bolt body. It goes against the bolt body rather, not between the baffle and the bolt face. Line up the hole. Line up that hole. That pin goes in there with that hole facing down, straight down, so that the firing pin can come through it. It just slides in there. Firing pin goes in. Make sure this is rotated so that hole is up. Like that. And this sleeve goes on with the teeth or cogs facing forward, and this elongated key-shaped hole. I get that to show up on the camera. There you go. With that key-shaped hole facing up. Stop when the enlarged area where that key shape is and the hole there line up. Take the pin, put it in the hole, and then slide the sleeve past that so that that big part of the sleeve no longer lines up with the pin, so the pin will stay in place. Now, here's the important part for reassembly later. This cocking device, put it in the cocked position. I have a long side and a short side with a little indentation. It goes in that short side and then in that indentation. That makes it much easier to reassemble later. Otherwise, if you put it all together with that in the uncocked position, then you have to use a table ledge or something to cock it. Real pain in the butt. Ball bearing inside of here, you can see it right there on the camera. Goes into the groove on the bolt body with that little tooth, that little detent thing there facing backwards. Now, that part faced backwards, as you can see there, so that it will line up with the matching piece on the bolt face, or on the bolt handle rather. Bolt handle goes in there, lines up, shape of that hole lines up with the teeth on that. You need to make sure it's facing the correct direction. Those two pieces fit together. Right there. Nut. And make sure that this stays in the cocked position. You're going to push the bolt in the back. Make sure the thing stays cocked. I have to use a little bit of elbow grease to get that started. This is where it gets hard because you're screwing this down against the firing pin spring. But screwing that down against the firing pin spring is a whole lot easier than doing that is a whole lot easier than trying to cock that after it's assembled. Once you have that bolt started, you can pretty much let go of the cocking device because there's enough tension on it that it won't come undone. I like to put a little thread lock on there just because I don't like my guns coming apart and blowing up in my face while I'm shooting them. If that comes out of there, that will drastically affect headspace if that backs out, so you don't want that to ever back out. Tighten that down as far as you can by hand, and then what I do is I will actually put it back into the rifle, close it, and then with it closed so that I have the rifle itself to give me more tension, I'll crank that down a little bit more. I'll go get the rifle real quick and show you. Okay, if you look in the receiver right here, you will see that little cutout right there. Which is where that part of the baffle goes. Slide that in, pull the trigger, bolt release down. I don't care.
You want me to let her out?
Anyway, not sure what that was catching on, but I just slides in till it's in. Probably helps if I put that on there where you can see it. Test it. Make sure the safety works. Make sure the middle position works. And then all the way forward again. I don't know if any of that showed up. So, okay, now safety. It's cocked. Once it's cocked, you can put the safety all the way back. All the way back, it won't move the bolt. Trigger won't pull. Middle position, trigger won't pull, but the bolt will work. All the way forward, bolt works. Trigger works. And there's the disassembly and reassembly of the bolt and bolt face. Hope that helps you.